High School of the Dead, the best anime of all time.
Zombies in pop culture have been a thing since the 1932 film White Zombie.
Yeah, there's no girl.
I wanted to give
here.
a funny summary and make fun of it, but I realized that the movie would be in black and white, which means that it's old, which means that it's stupid. But it wasn't until
No, I think this guy looks cute.
34 years later that zombies would really take off with Night of the Living Dead. And while it is in black and white,
now we have
it
girls.
is also worth reflecting upon.
I'm coming for you, pretty white lady. I see you. I found you, bitch.
Man, I want to say something. I don't care about zombies. They can kill me. I don't care.
That would be pretty freaky back in the day, so zombies
To be
presumably
honest,
lived in children's
I think they're cute. They're so shy and
nightmares
autistic.
for years
I want
to
to
come
kiss
and
and
fueled the
hug a
success
zombie.
of movie after movie, video game after video game. Bam, 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 bam. It was like Isekai, but for Americans, gaining more mass
Yes.
every decade.
It's like
America.
pences
Some of the most
for
recognizable
Americans.
and beloved series ever came from the zombie boom. Resident Evil, Dead Rising, Left 4 Dead, Shaun of the Dead,
High
Walking
School of the Dead.
Deadass zombies were and still are the shit. Everybody wanted a slice, especially in the post-2000s where the actual good stuff comes from. So in 2006, some guy who designs board games and
Now we're gonna talk
YouTuber
about the
who
masterpieces.
draws porn have an equally stupid idea. Everybody likes zombies. High school. Etchy. Okay, so we're making a dojo.
Let's mix both of them.
We give it a story. But don't you make board games? What the fuck?
And then
High
the best anime of all time was born.
School of the Dead is an action horror ecchi show made in 2010 and was a hugely popular show back in the day. So much so that I would reckon most people watching this video have seen it before and recall it fondly. I certainly
Man,
remember
I know all the lines.
liking it, but that was a long time ago. You don't remember shit. I don't remember anything. And even if you haven't seen the show at all, let's go back and
This is the best thing about High School of the Dead, the angles.
take a look at what the 57th most popular show on my anime list was like. High School of the Dead had a pretty metal opening. Zombies are everywhere. Stinky cooter in the first minute.
The opening is amazing.
This is where you meet
Oh my god,
Takashi, who
the
was
opening
this
is amazing. I
girl's
like the
childhood
opening.
best friend, but is getting cucked by his male best friend. While Takashi's being all emo on the roof, he sees some zombie shit going down and runs
He
to tell
doesn't
his
care.
crush so he can get out of there. But she's all, wah, wah, my
Slap
heart
her in
is
the
one
face.
female
Yes.
Listen to me.
Sometimes you have to make your wife shut because, you know, the zombies are there.
Just no, I must have been the wind. So after that, everyone's like, holy shit, he means business. Wow.
Everybody's like, oh my god.
We should be okay if we run together, Miss Suzu. Of course I will. Because you and her be
Okay, those type of characters, you know they're gonna die.
Damn it, bitch, I said let go!
A pretty major detail of the show is how goofy it is.
I don't judge her. I would do the same. I want to survive.
They can't go more than a minute without flashing panties. The girls stand up and their tits jiggle, point at something, jiggle, strap in a seatbelt, jiggle. Oh, I am just a confused woman. Boing, boing.
Man, she's like an armor. If a zombie tries to hit you, you just put a girl in the front of you, and the zombie is gonna bite her in the boobies, and then you're safe. When the zombie finishes eating these boobies,
Yet
man,
the show takes
you're
itself
alive.
so
You're alive.
seriously at the same time. The characters fall into fake, deep, introspective monologues constantly, yet it's all very surface level shit, which makes you think that they're totally going for something more serious, but at the same time,
No.
And as for the living, they just swarm around like bugs looking for the
Why?
light.
I know why she's dressing like that. Because you can get more stealth. You know, you can just appear like a cat. You doesn't make sound. You don't make sounds. Man,
there's
this
not
is
even a
good.
comedy tag on Mal or Netflix. It's like the show doesn't actually know it's being stupid. I like to imagine the author was like, and then I stick the big titty girl on top of the car.
See this is because you want to have their attention,
because-
so you can kill them. And every zombie was a human before, so they want to look at her
I'm
faces.
just a mere
So it's not
board
that
game
bizarre.
merchant. This makes
I think
sense
this is a very genius plot.
to me. Fetch me more cranberries. Oh, this fucking guy. Let's get back to the story. The trio attempts to escape the schools, and the only thing separating Takashi from scoring some epic cooch is this chick's boyfriend. So the author has him get bit, and Takashi bashes his brains out, but both the audience and the girl know what's actually up.
You must have hated Hisashi, am I right? Because he was dating me!
No. I'm pretty surprised he didn't just
The guy doesn't care. He's like, oh my god, I don't care about you. I slapped you.
sliver
while
right
ago.
there. Takashi really likes doing that. Eventually, all our
Oh my
characters meet
God,
up. This is
it
Tsundere,
hurts.
Weeb, Edgy Sword Girl, and Chest Meat. Funny thing about Tsundere, she has actually 8 weasels hiding under the skin of a rotten sea witch that are specially trained to be as annoying as possible by human
Wait, I don't
standards.
remember
I was
this.
initially watching the dub for nostalgic reasons, but soon switched over to the sub because of this thing alone. If you can stomach her, you get this guy who is actually the person I would least trust with a gun.
I was holding back.
No, he's the most cool shooter of all of them. I think this is the best one with a gun.
I was holding back for a long time.
Come on, this is the greatest shooter you can have.
Don't worry about any other male characters.
The
In High
loser!
School of the Dead, you live or die based on if you're male or if they didn't put enough effort in your character design. After the gang creates a plan to leave, we get to see how actually pretty nice the art is. Considering that this is
That's why you need to
2010, I
have
think the art
zombies in Japan, because we still have the sakura trees.
themselves with some of the action. We find out that the
Like
zombies
everything
are
is dark,
extremely
but you have the sakura trees and everything is beautiful.
slow, blind, and only respond to sound. Using this knowledge, they run as loudly as possible towards a bus. They might as well have had T1 jogging behind them. But oh wait, crazy people! Yeah, can't forget about this crazy man.
Wait, Ishida is there?
What do you say, guys?
Why is Ishida there?
Yep, he's fucking the shit out of them. We actually watched him do crazy guy shit. The main girl is saying, hey, maybe we should let this guy on the bus without giving any actual reasons why. But hey, the main
Calm
character
down, bro. Look how
is
angry he
wearing
was.
fingerless gloves. I have no reason to think this man is incapable of making
Nothing is
good
happening for you to be this angry.
decisions. He seems well adjusted. Actually, maybe they would be useful in this situation. Who am I? The gang gets perfectly separated from each other because of plot, which leads Takashi and Girl to go on their filler adventure to recap the story so far on episode 4 and pump gas.
What?
No, what? It's the only
What?
black
Do you
guy
have a recap at episode 4?
in the show. I'm actually...
Yes, I don't remember 3
Where was
episodes.
this made again?
Oh,
We
weed.
meet up with the rest of the group and head to some
The guy is using a weed collar
ultra safe
necklace. He was using a weed
mansion
necklace.
that they admit is pretty impossible for zombies to get to. And then they're like, no, this isn't safe. And they go to a bigger mansion that's owned by the Tsundere's parents. And the author's like,
No, we need a reason why that isn't safe. How about an EMP only in Japan?
and I guess
What?
it deactivates car brakes. And I guess the crazy man was driving, so he breaks a barricade and all the zombies walk in, I suppose. Reasonable. Everyone watches the zombies very
Man,
slowly
if you're
approach
driving a bus, you can just, roll over all the zombies.
the mansion except for the main cast, who then escapes. The end. Now you may be thinking, Scam, couldn't they just move over
This
there
guy
and
is-
not make noise?
This guy looks very different. This is not the real age
Yes.
to have
that
a guy
has
like
always been
this.
an option. The show was pretty bad. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. It was hard
Don't
enough
say
to
that.
detail
It's
the
the best
story
show
without making
ever.
me want to watch some other shit, so I just skipped half of it. I will say, I can kind of understand why
Wow.
Baby Scam and so many others made this 57th on my anime list. How many zombie anime were there really back then? As we know, zombies were mad popular around this time, especially to younger people. For a long time, I would sit with my homies and discuss apocalypse plans. I'd monopolize
I
and
didn't care
fortify
about
apartment
that.
complexes. We talked about
I have
whose
to
house
say, I
we'll all
didn't
go
care.
to.
I've never
Zombies.
cared about zombies in my entire life. I hated all the zombie trend. I didn't like
Dad
it.
had all the guns. I'd throw knives and all that shit. I was fucking 16 saying this shit. Like
I
I
didn't
beard.
care.
I can't.
And
grow
I
a
was
beard,
16 too, but man, zombies are boring. They don't have any personalities. I prefer vampires.
Still talk about this. So can you imagine how a decently
I
animated
prefer the beast of the apocalypse, the revelations. I prefer the beast. I prefer the Leviathan. I prefer the behemoth. I prefer all the demons.
zombie
Yes.
show was to me and a bunch of
Don't
other
give
young
me
people.
just
Also-
a regular neighbor using his regular T-shirt and oh my god,
Boobies.
this is
For
my
me, this
enemy.
was
No,
pre-hentai. I'd
no
only
way.
heard about that in theory, so I
Put
lived in this
dragons
perpetual
there.
mode of edging, drifting from ecchi to ecchi. High School of the Dead. There's more butthole than a major city in June. It is literally famous for its legendary
You can use this as a bait for zombies.
retarded scenes like this one that you might have seen.
Oh my god, this is a classic. My god, this is cinema.
So
I think this is the best anime of all time. Come on, High School of the Dead is the best anime and the
Me
best
personally-
story. And I cry every time I think about the anime. I don't need to watch to cry. Just thinking about it makes me cry.
I was just here for the jugs and zombies. What else were people watching for? The main character. No one actually bangs another character in anime, especially not 2010 ecchi, so that was awesome. The more notable trait is he doesn't
made
care
sex.
about anything. Here's a
He had
clip after he
sex.
bangs the sword chick.
Or not. I need
Hey, you're gonna rip it off.
Here's him being romantic.
Oh,
What's the matter?
I want to talk about politics.
I don't know if I should kiss you right now or smack the hell out of you.
He's not joking. The guy is kind of savage. Even in the beginning, he isn't
I think I have to say this. This was sexy.
all that shocked about
I
the
don't know,
zombie thing.
that phrase was very sexy.
Goes straight to slashing through heads. It's not very often you see a main character who's sure of himself and isn't all that certainly helped it stick
Yes.
out. And I think this is all very strategic.
Oh
There's
my
certain
god, that guy Gendo is my favorite.
norms that are important in Japan and to young men in general. For example, on episode 10, the weeb gets told to put away his gun by an older
Wait, this is Tio Von.
man, and he complies. When asked why he listened to them, he responds, because he's an adult. Later in the episode, he's again pressed for his guns, and while he's not giving them up, he does sit there pathetically without defending himself. And who comes to his side other than the defier of social norms himself, Takashi? Throughout the show, they portray
Yeah,
adults
the
as crazy
self-insert
mind-broken
protagonist.
idiots that believe themselves to be entirely in the right all the time.
Okay, I want to marry this one. Come on, this is the girl you should marry.
While the good guy teenagers are the only ones that have a grip on reality. Mainly Takashi, the awesome chunk of testosterone you're supposed to look up to. To young people,
God.
it can feel like you don't have a
girl
voice
was
amongst
flying.
adults, even if you're in the right. Especially in Japan, where I believe you're not really supposed to question people that are older than you. Far more than in
Man,
Western culture.
I don't
This
question people who are younger than me. Older people, I don't care about their opinions. But when a baby says something to me, when a baby tells me the truth about the universe and the human situation, I listen to it.
dweeb is supposed to paint a contrast on a certain type of person. Someone who follows most norms, represses their true
I have the same
urges,
hair.
and doesn't beat women.
I have
against
the same
Takashi,
hairstyle.
Who represents this rebellious edge
Of the
master.
nerd.
Which is why watching the show a little closer made me feel like the author was saying, hey dudes, adults are like so lame, right? You guys
Yeah.
dab, play Fortnite. I get it. You want teens to buy your book. Chill. Get the fucking board game out of my face. Here's what I think. The characters make ridiculous decisions. Stuff flat out doesn't make sense.
I didn't see any ridiculous decisions until now. All the flashing boobs there, I think this has a point.
Jesus Christ, there's a wire!
The fan service is genuinely annoying to me. I think the show is bad. I think the show is horrible, but engineered to attract young people, which worked. As a kid, you're not looking at this and
Young
thinking,
people, my grandpa watched it.
damn, that's retarded. You're thinking, I hope Anthony doesn't punch me in the stomach tomorrow because that would suck. Also,
Okay, this is cool. This is
that's about
cool.
it. I could keep going, but you get the idea.
Flying
Do you agree? Do you think it sucked
motorcycles.
and we only liked it because our
Oh my
brains were
god, this guy's intense.
full of